What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on BABA stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what did Jack Ma say regarding the shares of Alibaba in the near-term perspective and what he basically will do with his shares. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video somewhere at this point, right after this asset dropped for more than, let me show you from this swing low to this lowest point, for about 14.5%. And as you can see, this green rectangle shows the range where we are profitable, despite any price action inside this. And let me show you that on the video before my previous video, at this very point, right before their earnings report, I've told you that you can use this strategy. It is an iron condor, and it is a net selling strategy. That is why you received $12 up front, and your profit could be up to 13.6%, because your profit is 12% and your maximum loss could be about 88, not 12%, but $12, and your loss could be up to $88. And we did stay in between $73.88 and $92.12. And by the time when this option strategy expired, we were exactly at this spot and we basically booked this profit. So this shows how powerful technical analysis is, and in just several minutes I will show you what should we expect next. But for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, let me show you this article that was published just yesterday, and we are on CNBC.com, and that is titled "Jack Ma halts plans to cut his Alibaba stake after shares in the Chinese e-commerce giant drop." And let me quote to these key points. Alibaba founder Jack Ma held off on plans to trim his stake in the Chinese e-commerce giant after the share's price fell. Ma has not sold a single share, Alibaba's chief people officer Jane Zhang told employees in an internal memo seen by CNBC. Alibaba's regulatory filings last week revealed Ma is looking to sell 10 million shares at a value of around $870 million. So, I have to say that in general it is a very good news, and it is quite wise decision for Jack Ma not to sell his shares, because this company is at very low prices, and definitely if you zoom out, let's switch to, let's say, weekly time frame and turn off all the tools. As you can see, this asset is at extremely low levels, and this asset wasn't this low never, except these several ranges from July the 20th of 2015 till July 5th of 2016 for about 1 year, and this tiny blip from end of September of 2022 till end of November of 2022. And yes, it is quite a wise decision for Jack Ma not to sell his shares at these ranges, because if you zoom out and if you take a look on the price action in general, the price action tells you that most likely we have to see some kind of movement to the upside that will definitely lead to much higher price action and the much higher price for every share that Jack Ma can sell. So, and let me show you let me remind you another news that was a quite negative catalyst. Let me zoom in again, let's say to daily time frame. And let me show you this recent drop in its price. Let me show you right here. So from this point, when this asset hit about $87.9 to this bottom, the main reason was their earnings report, but the earnings report by itself was quite positive. The only negative thing that we had at that moment is this announcement that as a part of its earnings release, Alibaba said it would no longer proceed with the spin-off of its cloud computing business, something investors were closely monitoring. This sent shares tumbling around 9%. And we still have this news on the table, and you know that back in March, I guess the board of directors of Alibaba announced their plans to make a spin-off and to divide this company, Alibaba company, to 6 branches. Each and every branch should improve its focus on certain activity, and this leads to much higher intrinsic value for the existing shareholders. And we still don't have any updates regarding the details of this spin-off, and we are about to hit a new year party, but we don't have any results and any updates on this news. On top of that, let me show you that basically we cannot follow the news that certain insiders sell or buy some of Alibaba stock, because let me show you, if you take a look on fintel.io website, and we are on the Alibaba official page, if you click on this tab folder, you will not find any filings, because Chinese companies are quite unique companies, because they listed ADRs, not the real shares on the New York Stock Exchange. And you have to know what is the difference in between these two definitions, and that is why basically we are more like a spectators in this theater of Chinese companies. That's why these companies are more riskier than for example, US-based companies, but still we have quite decent exposure on these companies as well. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you that we basically have another some kind of channel. If I connect, let's take a look right here, these several bottoms and project it to the tops. It is not the best channel because we have a breakout above this range. Let's switch to 4 hours time frame and let's take a look on this price action in details. So, no, it's quite decent. It is still quite decent channel. And we hit the lower border of this channel with this movement to the downside, and as you can see, this was the false breakout which hit the next range of resistance. Let's delete this tool. I don't need this mess right now. So, and what should we expect next? I have to say that this price action in general, if I switch to hourly time frame and if I take a look on the indicators, this price action in general is not the best one, because it is some kind of bear flag. Here you can see the pole of the flag. Here you can see the consolidation that forms higher high and higher lows, but with intersections inside these movements, inside these waves. And most likely we might see another leg to the downside, and the range where we might land might be completely similar to this range. And if it is the case, let me show you how you can use this tool. Let's use this arrow. We have this movement to the downside, and if I project where we might land, if it is the lowest point, and I have to say that for now we have this range as the range of support. Let me show you. If and when this asset breaks this yellow line as the range of support to the downside, this means we might anticipate this quite harsh movement that might hit even $68 mark. And let me show you what was the previous swing low for this asset. It was much deeper, lower than, let me show you right here, about 58.57. And yes, for now it is quite legit target. But you have to wait. You have to wait for more confirmation. First of all, we have to see the breakout below this range, and then we have to break 2 more ranges of support. And if it happens, definitely the price target will be at around $68 mark, and that's why Jack Ma, in my opinion, didn't sell his shares because he is waiting for more lucrative price in order to sell his shares. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap.